Strike Commando After Dark, as Claudio Fragasso and his life partner Rossella Drudi take the reins of the peculiar zombie franchise as I review Zombie 4, otherwise known as After Death, released in 1989. Zombie 4, otherwise known as Zombie Flesh Eaters 3, otherwise known as After Death, otherwise known as Oltre la Morte, is crap. I'm disappointed, really, as I wanted to like this one. I love Troll 2, both Strike Commandos, Zombie Creeping Flesh, Rats, Monster Dog, but not this one. I would place it in the shocking dark spectrum of Fragasso's and partners' filmography. Like films I've just mentioned, After Death is a picture with little to show for in production value. But in addition to those films, it has terrible pacing, cheap gore, dull dialogue, dense characters, and cinematography that, whilst stylish at times, adds nothing to the story, and the abundance of soft focus gives off a sickly feel more than achieving anything else. I like the music though. It's mostly the combination of the murky photography and episodic narrative structure which is the source of the killjoy. Ugly on the eyes, Horlicks on the brain. After Death was Fragasso's revenge on the zombie movie, in his own words, and anyone who watches it can be considered collateral damage. After Death bored me to no end, and I can't figure out why specifically. Kung Fu zombies, hands bursting through chests, and Italio disco power ballads aren't typical causes for audience sedation. I think the screenplay had a little too much ambition. The film was made as the B picture on the Strike Commando 2 film set, and yet Rossella Drudi and Fragasso have obviously attempted an evolutionary step in the conventions of the zombie genre. I'll let this film have running zombies. Nightmare City does not count. Hell, I'll even let it have thinking zombies. But After Dark is so aimless in its style, I don't even know if I can be confident in labeling it a horror film. A more accurate description would be a macaroni combat film with supernatural elements. Horror needs a set atmosphere which never emerges here. Phantom Soldiers had an opening 5 minutes that was the massacre of an entire village. The Last Mercenary had a scene where African children were used as flying target practice. These scenes were not stylized to disturb, they were just plain disturbing and tasteless and have to be seen to be believed. But they're not horror movie scenes. After Death has a smoke machine, but they forgot to turn it off. The smoke just adds to the nauseating picture quality anyway. A career of shameless plagiarism and blithe ambition, After Death stands as one of the most unremarkable entries in Fragasso's filmography. A limply shot, hastily structured jungle haze. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe. Tomorrow's film is Night of the Devils.